Dumbest ways YouTubers destroy their careers. Haven't watched this one. It's relatively
Imagine getting
newer video.
subscribers, money, and success on YouTube, only to throw it all away
I don't
by
want to
doing
leave one out.
something stupid. These are the dumbest ways YouTubers.
I think I lost years off of my life from that. From the video we just watched before this. Yeah, YouTube's gonna love that one.
Destroyed their careers. We'll start with ridiculous cases, but they just get dumber as we go
let's see.
along. My goal is to continue to bring you guys more high-quality videos every week without sacrificing quality, and it would mean the world to me if you subscribe, so that way the channel can keep growing. And I promise to do my very best for you guys. I'm Visual Venture, and you are amazing. Onision. There are so many YouTube videos about Onision, and none of them are positive. The bitter fall of Onision, the decay of YouTube's worst predator. Onision, the deranged man who made a YouTube cult. From vanity to insanity. Onision's story. And the list goes on and on. Each title darker than the last. These videos aren't just a smear campaign. Every step in Onision's downfall came from the choices he made himself. Onision joined YouTube in 2006. Back then, there wasn't much competition. If you stood out, you could go viral. That's exactly what happened to Onision. In 2009, he posted a video titled Banana Song. It was basically him jumping around screaming in a banana suit.
What, Greg? I'm a banana! You're a what? I'm a banana! What happened to your clothes? I'm a banana!
That goofy video did two things. It got millions of views,
Bro's
and it made Onision a YouTube
I haven't
star.
watched too much about
his
him,
channel
to be
became
honest.
a mix of comedy skits, rants, and
the Joker costume
videos.
seems very
He
fitting.
passed 1 million subscribers. He had an audience. He had influence.
Does he still have a YouTube channel?
His success, Onision started making a series of horrible decisions. The first one involving something supernatural. In 2012, Onision published a disturbing book titled "This Is Why I Hate You." The story followed a hateful young man's path to darkness. By the end, the main character snaps and takes the lives of innocent people. Most readers assumed it was pure fiction, but it wasn't. In the About section, it says
he kind of fell off, though.
puts pieces of his own life in every book he writes. There is no book by Onision that does not have tremendous
I think he's
meaning to
gone.
him. The characters, the environment,
The most recent upload was 7 days
from
ago.
The heart, mind, and even at times life of the author. In other words, the story of a hateful young man was a glimpse into Onision's mind, a sign that something was wrong. Soon after, he took things further. Onision announced the creation of his own religion.
Hello, today I want to share some religious ideas with y'all. And a lot of people are going to judge me for it. A lot of people are going to be mad at me for it. They're going to say I'm starting a cult. They're going to say I'm some kind of religious psychopath.
He named his new religion Siseska. Others had a different name for it. A cult. Siseska had all these vague beliefs about life, death, and the afterlife. Another called it Onision's way of boosting his ego by attempting to have a ton of fans agree with his every word under the guise of a religion. But the most interesting observation was this. It's pretty clear he planned to use Siseska to lure in women. And that's exactly what happened. Onision made videos preaching about Siseska, and he invited viewers to join. Soon he had a group of women who saw him as a leader. But behind the scenes, life with Onision was nothing like they expected. It was toxic. By 2015, some of those followers began to speak out. Their allegations were disturbing. One woman said he made her shave her head as punishment for lying. He also allegedly pressured her to get a tattoo that said, "I'm a liar." Another said he isolated her off from friends and manipulated her until she couldn't think straight. More women came forward, and the picture became clear. Siseska wasn't just a religion. It was a tool for Onision to control his followers. Drama channels and Reddit threads started discussing the situation. Onision was trending again, but now for the worst reasons. But instead of trying to repair his image, Onision escalated the fight. Onision made videos attacking the women who criticized him. He mocked them, called them liars, and refused to take responsibility. By 2019, the story was so big that investigative journalist Chris Hansen, the host of To Catch a Predator, Hansen began interviewing the women who accused Onision. They shared their stories in detail.
Good evening, everyone. Chris Hansen here. Welcome to Have a Seat with Chris Hansen.
You know it's bad when you got Chris Hansen on your ass, bro.
Our investigation into the YouTube streamer Onision.
In 2020, Hansen even went to Onision's house for his side of the story. But Onision called the cops, accusing Hansen of stalking.
Yes, they're knocking on my door.
Okay. And do you know if they have any weapons?
They have a bunch of camera people, like their YouTube They're YouTube stalkers.
By refusing to speak with Hansen, Onision made himself look even more guilty. When other reporters reached out, Onision demanded $10,000 for an interview. He wasn't helping his case. Then in early 2021, Discovery Plus released a documentary called Onision in Real Life. The documentary compiled years of allegations against Onision. That same year,
Oh my
YouTube
God,
delivered
that's
the final
insane.
blow. In January 2021, they demonetized Onision's channel. Someone commented, Onision is now finally deplatformed on YouTube. This means that Onision can no longer make an income off YouTube and the people he hurt. The damage that Onision caused
Guys, YouTube
was
is
rooted
dead as
in
fuck.
control. That's how dangerous the internet can be when it's used to
2K
take
views,
advantage of
700
people.
views,
But it's not
2K,
only creators
1.9,
abusing
1K,
power. Our own personal
6K.
information is constantly being exploited too. So this actually happened to me. Some people
With
found my
almost
private
2 million
information
subs.
online and threatened me with it. Because of that, I tried to remove my information from every shady website that had it, but there were just too many. So these data broker websites, basically, they sell your information to anyone who wants it. And what I can't wrap my head around is the fact that this is actually legal to do. But also, if you request to have your information taken down, they legally have to comply. That's where today's sponsor, Aura, can help. Aura scans
Aura.
through data broker websites.
I'll look into Aura later.
Private data, the price. Lieutenant Corbis. Lieutenant Corbis built a career on YouTube and then destroyed it before she
posted a
even
picture of him
finished high
yesterday
school.
too?
Although she was just a kid, her downfall
Where?
was so messy that the police got involved. Lieutenant Corbis, real name Sophia Totterman, launched her YouTube channel in 2015. She was only 11. She called it Lieutenant Corbis. Her early videos were all about
I feel like
gaming
I've heard
and
of her.
internet commentary. But it wasn't the topics that made her stand out, it was her humor. She was sarcastic, edgy, and very opinionated. That surprised many people, especially because she was just a kid.
Have you ever sat at your computer staring at your sub count wishing that you were YouTube famous? Well, look no further, because in this video, I'll show you a few simple steps on how to become YouTube famous in no time.
Viewers loved her. People left comments like, good for her, at that young of an age, she's creating great content. Even big creators were impressed.
I'm not making this up, by the way. An 11-year-old
Don't
girl
worry,
has
I
literally
got
made a
plenty of
commentary on
aura.
how to be original on YouTube. You know
Yeah,
the
I
worst
literally
thing is,
got a level
it's
up.
actually really good.
She was a YouTube child star. By the time she turned 14, she had almost 1 million subscribers. Her videos got over 15 million views.
Okay,
Almost
girl, I
everyone
see you.
thought she was heading for mainstream success, but they were about to be disappointed because Lieutenant Corbis didn't become more famous. She became more dangerous. In 2018, she rebranded. She changed her
What'd she
online
do?
identity from Lieutenant Corbis to Soph. That made sense because her real name was Sophia, but it wasn't just the name that changed. Her entire vibe shifted. Her jokes got darker. Her opinions became extreme. She went from covering internet drama to ranting about politics, but in a pretty wild way. Parents at Soph's school started complaining. Some even wanted her expelled because of her toxic YouTube videos. The principal had to send a letter to calm parents down. Then the school made a mistake. In June 2019, the school yearbook included a page promoting Soph's YouTube channel. Parents were furious. If Soph's content was inappropriate, why was the school promoting it? The school had to issue an apology. Eventually, Soph's parents
that
pulled
would
her
have
out of
pissed
school.
people off for
The
sure.
backlash didn't change her. In July 2019, she released another video where she said some really dark stuff about certain groups of people. Once again, it violated
That already
YouTube's
looks bad.
policy on hate speech. So in August 2019, YouTube took
Where are her
final action.
parents?
They permanently banned her channel. Soph took the ban as a personal attack, and she did something really dumb. She tweeted a photo of herself holding a weapon. The caption read, YouTube headquarters, here I come. It wasn't hard to figure out what she was implying. The tweet caused instant panic.
Why
Just
would
a year
you do
earlier, there was
that?
a real incident at YouTube headquarters. Now, a 14-year-old was making what looked like another threat. News outlets picked up on the story. People tagged
She's
the police.
actually
Soph
dumb
quickly
for that,
deleted
dude.
the tweet and said the tweet was obviously a joke. But officers still went to her home and searched the house for weapons. Luckily, they didn't find any. Soph told the police her threat wasn't meant to be taken seriously. It was just a joke. But it was hard to believe her, especially because of some of the things she said in previous videos. After causing such a panic, there was no way she was getting back on YouTube.
Not a
And
good
just
joke
like
to make,
that,
girly.
the girl once hailed as YouTube's next big thing
Is she
was
still banned
Since
to
then,
this day?
Soph has faded from the spotlight. It was a sad end to a promising career. Up next is a creator that
Damn,
was
that's
destroyed by the
crazy.
same trait that made him famous.
She could have had like
Jeffree Star.
You know, her whole life ahead of
It's
her
normal
being
for
like a big
YouTubers to get
YouTuber.
caught up in drama once in a while, but for Jeffree Star, was happening all the time.
Oh, dude,
Views,
Jeffree Star. Oh my
insults,
god.
public
I used to be really into like the whole beauty community back then, like in my high school years. Oh my god, it was crazy. I feel like even now, I know a lot of you guys, most of you guys are probably not going to be familiar with it because it's typically content that a lot of like females generally consumed when it comes to like beauty and makeup and all that. But holy shit, the drama was insane. It was awesome. I still, to this day, I still watch like drama reporting YouTubers to like keep up with the fucking drama going on in the beauty community. It's so funny, dude. But Jeffree Star, he was like the biggest like, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna speak what's on my mind, and if you don't like me, fuck you. Like, fuck off, dude.
call outs. He was always
He
in
has
the middle of
really,
something.
his makeup brand though, I will say his makeup brand is
Some
kind of
say
crazy.
Jeffree went looking for trouble. Others believed trouble found him because of who he was.
Quality
Jeffree
makeup.
Star first got popular during the MySpace era in mid-2000s. That's because he was extremely different. For starters, Jeffree had neon hair
I knew
and wore
someone
makeup.
that
He got
was the
plenty of hate
same.
for it, but Jeffree refused to
So I
change.
got to know
One
some of
article
the
called
drama
him
through
the
her.
living
Yeah, it was
embodiment
crazy.
of chaos and controversy.
Dear Diary, I wish there was more than 2 genders, because I'm getting really bored.
In 2009, he brought that same strong attitude to YouTube. His channel was called Jeffree Star, and it became one of the largest beauty channels on YouTube.
Yeah, he was
What's
huge.
up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Hi, how are ya?
But his strong personality also created tension in the YouTube community. In other words, Jeffree got
A lot of
into
people did
a
not
lot
like
of
him.
fights. One of the biggest ones happened in 2016 with makeup artist Kat Von D. They used to be close friends until Von D accused Jeffree of cheating people who worked for him. It turned into a public battle. Accusations flew back
Dude,
and
I
forth for
remember
months.
this.
Finally, Von D posted on Instagram saying she no longer wanted to be associated with Jeffree Star in any way. But that was nothing compared to another fight known as Dramageddon. In summary, Dramageddon started in
Yeah, this shit was
2018
insane.
when a group of beauty influencers had a fallout. It turned into a massive online war. Fans picked sides. Some influencers lost huge chunks of their audience.
made their
It only ended
infamous
when some of them
apology
gave in and
videos.
posted apology videos.
If I would have known that photo was going to be used for what it was used for, I would have never done it.
I
But even
remember
after
this.
Dramageddon, Jeffree still couldn't stay out of the drama. In 2019, 2 other influencers got into an online fight. At first, it seemed like Jeffree wasn't involved, but he was. One of the
And then like
influencers
fucking
claimed
Morphe was like working with all of them. And this was like the beginning of like the downfall of Morphe.
Jeffree secretly instigated the fight by feeding her false rumors.
Because their whole brand
I
was
did not
working
make
with
my
like all these
video
huge
because of
influencers.
vitamins. I made it as a result of all of the poisonous lies that were fed to me by Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star.
Now, Jeffree wasn't just in the drama. He was accused of creating it. It made him look like a puppet master who just loved chaos. All this negative publicity eventually affected Jeffree's career. Some brands stopped working with him. Some cosmetic
Morphe.
stores stopped selling his products. After weeks of bad press, Jeffree tried to repair his image. He uploaded a video titled "Doing What's Right."
When you accept that you are the problem, you can become the solution. I would like to personally apologize to James Charles for the words that I've said and for my actions.
But not everyone believed he was
You know, at least he
sincere.
takes
One Reddit
accountability.
comment read, I think
I'm not gonna say like I agree with everything he says, because I don't, but there's not a lot of people who take accountability the way he has. Like some people do in the space do need to learn how
this
to
takes the cake
apologize.
as the worst apology video on
No,
YouTube.
bro,
Jeffree's
there's
still on
worse. What the
YouTube.
fuck
He
do you
uploads
mean?
fewer videos now. His career has taken a
What the
massive
fuck
hit, and
do
his
you
reputation
mean?
as a troublemaker never went
Laura
away.
Lee's
His next
video was
had so
horrible.
many chances to save himself by turning a new leaf, but they didn't.
I don't know about his
Leafy's
being the
here.
worst. It was bad, but
YouTuber
not the
Leafy
worst.
was an expert at one thing: roasting people. He could insult someone in a way that was both mean and funny. It made him millions of fans and just as many enemies.
No ukulele.
And one day his
That too,
insults
yeah.
went a little too far, and his entire YouTube
He
career
didn't involve
went up
himself
in
with
flames.
fucking
Here's
minors,
how Leafy's
so-
own content destroyed him. Leafy started his channel in 2011. At first, he posted gaming videos. He would play and talk over the footage, but his subscribers weren't there for the gameplay. They came for his rants. Leafy was sarcastic, quick with a joke, and knew how to make people laugh, and it paid off. By 2016, he had almost 5 million subscribers, but Leafy's content wasn't just jokes. He also made fun
never
of
really
people,
got into
and that's
Leafy.
what eventually
Really,
got him into trouble. Anyone could be a target. Weird people,
anything
awkward
about
people, small YouTubers. Those being roasted hated it, but Leafy's fans loved it.
Today, I'm going to be roasting, get this, my own fans.
It was a debate. Was Leafy just making jokes or harassing people with his words? Either way, the views poured in, so Leafy kept uploading, sometimes on a daily basis. And one day, he made fun of one particular YouTuber. And that was the
Throwback
beginning
after
of the
throwback,
end.
I know,
In
right?
2016, Leafy made fun of a YouTuber named Tommy NC2010. Except Tommy wasn't
Dude
like
was just
most
a hater.
YouTubers.
I promise
He
you,
had
you didn't miss
autism.
anything.
So it seemed that Leafy was making fun of Tommy's
okay.
condition. Then his
He
fans
just attacked
made it worse.
everyone?
After Leafy's roast, his army of supporters
Okay, I'm glad I
started
didn't get into him
harassing
then.
Tommy. They flooded Tommy's channel with hateful comments. Some even sent death threats. It got so bad, Tommy posted a video begging them to stop. Tommy said, "They are threatening my life. All I want to do is inspire and entertain." But the internet was watching, and they saw an innocent man with autism being harassed by Leafy and his goons. So the internet rallied behind Tommy and criticized Leafy.
Essentially, he has made fun of someone who actually has a mental disability.
That's
and
horrible,
they made a
dude.
video of
That's
themselves
actually
crying,
fucked
saying
up.
they're getting death threats, and he's really upset.
A creator pointed out how Leafy was always bullying people who were young and weak.
Here's making fun of a kid. Here's
Absolutely
making fun of
fucked
a kid.
There was even a video titled "LeafyIsHere makes man with autism cry." Leafy's reputation was in the gutter. But
His
the
fans are
knockout punch
full
came
on
from
toxic.
YouTuber
Ugh.
iDubbbz. iDubbbz did a full breakdown of Leafy's videos.
Ugh.
He showed clip after clip mocking people's looks, voices, and behavior.
Here's a series of clips of him saying that, yeah, you're old.
He's a 34-year-old grown man. Grown man.
That video went viral,
That's
and Leafy became public
embarrassing.
enemy number 1. At this point, Leafy could have apologized, or he could have waited for the hate to die down, but he picked a third option, which was far worse. He roasted another innocent person. Leafy made a series of videos roasting vlogger Milo Stewart. Leafy referred to Milo as it and a creature, as if Milo wasn't human. For many, that was the last straw. To them, Leafy was a bully. One Reddit user summed it up. Leafy attacks children, small, low-quality YouTube channels, people with autism, and socially awkward people. In December 2017, Leafy suddenly stopped posting. He just vanished. But he wasn't gone for good. He was returning with a vengeance. For about 2 years,
Does he
Leafy
still create
disappeared from
content?
YouTube, but in March 2020, he returned. His first video was an attack on iDubbbz, the guy who exposed him years earlier.
Isn't
It was
iDubbbz like
his
also
same
getting
old style,
hella canceled
gameplay
right
in
now?
the background, insults and swearing as a voiceover. His
Yo,
fans
it's Overwatch.
rejoined the attacks. Leafy would roast someone, and his fans would flood that person's page with insults. For instance, Leafy made a video criticizing streamer Pokimane, and his fans harassed Pokimane so much that she
got
took
banned
a
off
break
YouTube?
from streaming. Around that time, YouTube was tightening its rules. They introduced a new harassment and cyberbullying policy.
Don't post videos that harass or cyberbully anyone. If you post malicious videos or comments on YouTube, these can be reported and removed. Remember, there's a person behind every video and comment.
You could still criticize someone's ideas, but
Banned from
attacking
Twitter
their
before?
appearance, identity,
Damn.
or mental health was against the rules.
Doesn't it take a lot to get banned from Twitter?
3 strikes in a 90-day period, you're out, and your account will
Oh,
be
you're
terminated.
done.
Leafy already had 2 strikes against him. YouTube reviewed his channel and saw the same behavior. In order to enforce the new rules, they banned Leafy permanently. Overnight, years of work vanished. About 5 million subscribers just gone. He tried streaming on Twitch, but after a few weeks, he was banned there as well. Twitch said they banned him to preserve the safety of the community. Then Leafy tried to outsmart the bans. He created new YouTube channels with names like Weefy and Lucky. YouTube shut them down fast. He even teamed up with a media
That's just
company
like
to
trying
sneak
to
back onto YouTube.
evade the
YouTube
ban, isn't
wouldn't
it?
accept his content. Today, Leafy is banned from almost every major platform. His videos only survive because fans re-upload them. He sometimes posts on smaller platforms, but his audience is tiny compared to what he had before. Sometimes seeking revenge can destroy you. This next story is a perfect example. Tati Westbrook.
Tati Westbrook?
YouTuber Tati Westbrook
yeah,
destroyed her
her.
career with a 43-minute video. And when I say destroyed, I mean completely.
She was also
Tati
a
got
part of
sued. She lost
the beauty
thousands of
community.
subscribers. Her business suffered, and the stress nearly ended her marriage. It all happened because Tati felt betrayed. Around 2017, Tati was one of the biggest beauty influencers online. She had millions of subscribers on YouTube. Her channel made makeup reviews and tutorials.
Hey guys, it's Tati from Glam Life Guru on YouTube, and
She was like one of the less problematic ones too.
I'm here on Allure creating content.
She even launched her own brand, Halo Beauty, which sold hair, skin, and nail products. Business was good. Her audience trusted her. Things were great. Until she decided to help a young creator named James Charles. For those of you guys who don't know, James Charles was a fellow YouTuber who was also a beauty influencer. Around 2018, Tati got really close to him. She promoted his channel and gave him advice. She was trying to help him succeed. They were so close that she let him do her wedding makeup. James even called Tati mom. To fans, they seemed like family. But one Instagram post changed everything. In April 2019, James posted an Instagram story promoting Sugar Bear Hair. Sugar Bear Hair was a direct competitor to Tati's business, Halo Beauty. To Tati, it felt like James betrayed her. She helped James build his career, and now he was promoting her rival. She made a video hinting at the issue.
I'm having one of those days where it's like smacked in my face.
James Charles scrambled to defend himself. He claimed it wasn't betrayal, and that he only promoted Sugar Bear Hair because they gave him last-minute VIP Coachella tickets. It wasn't like he was working for them, but he admitted it was a mistake and apologized to Tati publicly. It could have ended there, but Tati couldn't let it go, and what she did next ended up destroying her own career. On May 10th, 2019, Tati posted a video titled Bye Sister. It was 43 minutes of pure attack. She accused James Charles of being selfish and a sellout. She accused him of lying.
She took it so up the ass.
She revealed all of the behind-the-scenes help she gave James Charles.
He was making $90 a video, and because of me and my husband, he was making $2,500 immediately. That's just like a small sample of some of the things that we've done for James Charles.
The video went viral. It got over 47 million views. Most viewers sided with Tati. James Charles lost over 3 million subscribers days after the video. Tati, on the other hand, gained 4 million subscribers during that time. It was so huge that CNN covered it. It looked like Tati got revenge on James for betraying her, but everything was about to flip. 8 days later, James posted his response, a video titled No More Lies.
In Tati's video, she discusses many of the different reasons as to why she was choosing to close a chapter in her life that I was heavily involved in, making many of our private issues very public.
He denied Tati's accusations and showed text messages and screenshots to prove he was telling the truth.
Despite what Tati said in her video, this whole situation was definitely not a big scheme that was orchestrated beforehand. It really did happen on the spot.
He also revealed that he informed Tati that he was about to promote her rival on Instagram before he did it.
Before posting my stories, I actually did text Tati first out of respect for her.
That was what the video was about, yeah.
But she was immediately upset.
Another big accusation was that James refused to promote Tati's company, Halo Beauty, but he showed proof that he promoted Halo Beauty multiple times without even being asked. Public opinion flipped overnight. Viewers felt Tati lied to them. Suddenly, Tati seemed like the villain. People accused Tati of trying to destroy James's career with lies. James regained over 1 million subs, and Tati started losing subscribers. Backlash was so fierce that Tati deleted the Bye Sister video, but the damage to her reputation was too deep. Tati took a break from YouTube. Almost a year later, in June 2020,
him doing a fucking promotion for some gummies
that happened. She made a video titled Breaking My Silence. The first thing she did was apologize to James.
I want you to hear it publicly. I'm sorry.
But she didn't take full responsibility. She blamed her friends for poisoning her mind.
Bro.
I did not make my video because of vitamins. I made it as a result of all of the poisonous lies that were fed to me by Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star.
I'm telling you guys, the drama in like the beauty community is so stupid sometimes.
Her reputation was seriously damaged. Around that time, a former business partner sued her and her husband, and she later revealed that the stress nearly destroyed her marriage.
It's over like the most
channel is still
immature
active.
shit.
The scandal has tarnished her name, and in 2024, she had to leave her own company, Halo Beauty. One emotional video wrecked a career that took years to build. This next creator was so dodgy, his own fans felt they couldn't trust him.
One thing can fuck up your career.
For a while, it seemed that RiceGum could succeed
Ooh,
at
he's
any
another one
type
I
of
didn't watch
content.
at all.
Like he had the Midas touch. He started
But I
his
heard a
YouTube
bunch of
channel
shit
in
about-
2012 with gaming content. That got decent views. Then he switched to comedy and reaction content. That got even more views. He had multiple viral hits and eventually reached 10 million subscribers on his YouTube channel. Then RiceGum got into music and he was successful with that too.
Yo, what is up, guys? Yesterday I dropped a song out of nowhere. Didn't even tell anyone, just randomly dropped it. You guys went crazy. The feedback was good, so good where it's like, it made me want to just
Doesn't he have a kid or something?
Most of his songs were diss
I don't
tracks
know,
aimed
does he?
at other influencers. But one performed so well that it landed
Yo,
on the
yo,
Billboard
yo,
Hot
hi.
100 and went platinum. RiceGum was living the life. But the good times didn't last. Once the problems started, they didn't stop. In 2017,
Hey, from the
YouTuber
UK.
iDubbbz made a
Hey,
content
what time is it
cop
for you right
video
now?
criticizing RiceGum's
How are you?
content. RiceGum didn't like being criticized. Instead of defending himself, he responded with a diss track. It was packed with insults aimed at iDubbbz. The diss track backfired hard. It got over 1 million dislikes. One comment said, people usually make diss tracks to defend themselves or attack their rival. You, on the other hand, help your rival by proving his points. Before that controversy
2 a.m., holy
faded,
shit.
another one hit. That same year, RiceGum got into an argument with a content creator, Gabby Hanna, at a party. Gabby
Didn't
challenged
Gabby
him
go,
to
like, a little
live
crazy too?
freestyle rap on Snapchat, but he refused.
Hey, RiceGum, I just challenged you to a live battle on Snapchat. Would you do it?
No.
Live rap battle. Why wouldn't you do it?
No, I don't want to.
Then Gabby claimed things turned physical. She said RiceGum hit her and broke her phone.
Okay, so update. Sorry if it looks like I'm crying. RiceGum didn't think that joke was very funny, and he hit me in the middle of a party and shattered my phone.
And she got
Oh
talking
my
about it.
I don't know,
god!
I guess my biggest thing is if you make videos every single week where you're making fun of somebody, you can't take a joke.
RiceGum denied the allegations.
That's crazy,
There's
dude.
so many lies surrounding my name. If you guys haven't heard, the Gabby show came
Didn't
out
like
and
being
said
embarrassed?
that I hit her and showed scratches and bruises as her evidence, right?
He admitted to breaking her phone, but said it was because she was filming him without asking. He even sent her money to replace the phone. His explanation helped, but the internet was slowly turning against him. In 2019, RiceGum got into more trouble. He encouraged his fans to try out a website called Mystery Brand. He said they could win
the scam
iPhones, sneakers,
websites?
and even houses. But Mystery Brand ended up looking like a scam. Some complained that they never received prizes that they won through the site, and they blamed RiceGum for luring them into it. Others even accused him of promoting gambling to kids. To calm the
Yeah, I
backlash,
remember
RiceGum
this.
gave away Amazon gift cards. But when fans tried to use them, they realized most of the codes were expired. RiceGum seemed so unreliable. Then came the worst scandal of all. In 2021, RiceGum promoted a crypto project called Save the Kids. It promised to make investors rich while donating part of the profits to charity. Neither happened. The token crashed, fans lost money, and the charity said it never got the donation. People remembered
Damn,
Mystery
that's
Brand.
fucked
They remembered
up,
the
dude.
expired gift cards. Now they added Save the Kids to the list. It started to look like a pattern. RiceGum would hype something up, his fans would lose money, and then he would disappear. By 2021, RiceGum's scandals were destroying his brand. Thousands unsubscribed and unfollowed him. At one point, he was accused of buying subscribers to hide how much his channel was suffering. Today, RiceGum barely vlogs or releases new music. He posts occasionally, but nothing like before. He's never announced a retirement, but his career is at an all-time low. Some YouTubers create trouble online. This next
Bro
one
loves
caused
scamming
problems
people?
in
Yeah, it
the
was a
real
huge
world.
issue.
Sam Pepper. Sam Pepper
I've
was
heard that
chasing
name, but I
fame
don't
even
remember
before
what he did.
YouTube. In 2010, he appeared on the British reality show Big Brother. The show
Big
made
Brother.
him pretty popular, but it was YouTube that made him a star. Sam Pepper's content was mostly pranks.
Sorry, your parking expired. No, sorry about that.
And in early 2010s, those pranks got millions of views. At
Let me
first, the
guess,
pranks
the
were
pranks
playful,
got
and
too
Sam
far.
took it up a notch. He wanted bigger
He
pranks,
escalated it
riskier
too far.
ones. That's when things
That's gonna be
began
my
to
guess.
spiral. In June 2014, Sam Pepper teamed up with Logan Paul for the lasso prank. Sam roped women in public and pulled them in for kisses.
What the
A few months
fuck?
later, Sam uploaded the fake hand-ass pinch prank. He tucked one arm inside his hoodie and wore a fake hand. Then he asked random women for directions. While talking, he used his real hand to touch them inappropriately. Most viewers didn't find it funny. They considered it
that's not even a
harassment. One video
prank.
described it ended as YouTube Star's attempt to disguise assault as prank backfires. Instead of apologizing,
prank,
Sam
brother.
doubled down. He made part 2. This time it was a woman doing the same prank to men. Once again, viewers considered it harassment. Sam tried to calm tempers by claiming it was all a social experiment.
First off, before I go into the original reason behind this video, I want to say that all the videos were staged and scripted. It goes without saying you can't go around touching people's bums without asking.
Saying the pranks were fake was supposed to stop the backlash, but it
I don't know
didn't.
if I
People found
believe
another
that.
prank video he made called the handcuff prank. Sam handcuffed himself to women and wouldn't release them until they kissed him.
You like unattach us?
Yeah, for a kiss.
Sam Pepper was becoming a menace. YouTuber Lacey Green posted an open letter telling him to stop making women uncomfortable on the street for views. Over 100,000 people signed her letter.
This is wrong and it needs to stop. Sam Pepper and anyone who behaves like Sam Pepper needs to be held accountable. We need to say that this is not okay.
The hashtag #ReportSamPepper trended on Twitter. Then Sam
He made it
released
even
another
worse.
prank.
I'm
The
not
good
sure
news
he's gonna
was
show
that it
it.
didn't involve women. But the bad news was that it was far worse than anything he had ever done before. In November 2015,
What'd he
Sam
do?
uploaded a video titled The Killing Best Friend Prank, and it was as bad as it sounded. In summary, Sam staged a fake kidnapping. Then he
Oh,
pretended
wait, I
to
think I remember
unalive someone
this.
in front of their best friend. It was
Fucking
terrifying. The
traumatized the
backlash
dude.
was bigger than ever. The prank made international headlines. Over 100,000 people signed a petition asking YouTube to ban
You're done,
Sam
bro.
Pepper. Even a group
You're
of
done,
hackers
buddy.
threatened to unleash hell on Sam if he didn't delete the best friend prank.
Dude, I would
As
be
always,
so
Sam
terrified
didn't
for
take
my
the
life.
backlash seriously.
I would
He
quit the
launched
internet
a GoFundMe asking for
if I had
$1.5
hackers going
million
after me.
to delete his channel. That only made people angrier. The comments and insults continued for months. Finally, in February 2016, Sam posted an apology video. But he didn't just apologize, he dropped the bombshell.
The stupidest thing I could have done, I should have just came out and said, hey guys, I'm an idiot, I faked this video, I wanted to, I want to make content that gets views.
Sam claimed the best friend prank was staged. That means the guy being pranked was in on it. He was just acting scared. Sam ended it with a plea for forgiveness.
Hey, he should have brought the guy in
Give me a
then.
second chance.
Bring the guy in to say it.
Won't let you down.
Sam's career took a beating. No one knew if the apology would be enough to save it. Around the time of the apology, Sam made all of his YouTube videos private. He also disappeared from YouTube for a while. When he came back, he was on TikTok. This time his content wasn't provocative. He made mostly challenge videos, life hacks, and stunts. It seemed like he had changed. Then in 2021, another scandal
Oh my
hit.
God, he
Sam
fucking-
promoted a crypto
He ruined
project
it
that turned
again.
out to be a scam. Fans who invested because of him lost money. Now, even his core supporters turned against him. Some nicknamed him Scam Pepper for his role in the crypto scam. Sam Pepper still seemed reckless, chasing views and money without caring about the fallout. Years have passed, but Sam Pepper never regained his initial popularity. Maybe he crossed too many lines to ever be trusted by his fans again. These YouTubers showed how fast success can disappear when you make reckless decisions. My
Yep.
friends, always be careful with the choices you
Don't be
make,
stupid.
because sometimes the difference between success and regret is just one decision. Visual Venture.
Spinning facts, spinning facts. That was a crazy one. Holy shit. What a throwback. What a throwback to all those fucking videos.